let's do something Christmassy. Let's head to Hillmount and see how things are getting on for Christmas 2023. Okay, so you know it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas when you come to Hillmount at this time of year, and the place is just like a winter wonderland.
Yeah, it's a lovely time of the year. Honestly, we always look forward to this time of the year, and Santa's all ready to roll, and the elves are organised, and say this week it all happens. So it all we need. A wee bit of snow would actually help too.
Just behind us here, we've got the Santa's Grotto, which I've been in many times before, and I mean that must take a long time to get set up.
It takes a long time, a lot of organising, and I say every year we do a different teddy bear and we put the year on it.
Yeah.
And the teddy bears are actually named after our grandchildren, which makes them really special for us. So this is our last grandchild, so we don't know what we're going to do next year.
So as well as the Santa's Grotto, I believe there's something happening for your favourite furry friends, your pets this year as well.
Yeah, within 2 hours it was sold out.
Yeah.
We on Christmas Eve, traditionally, everybody's sort of all shops are quite quiet except for the butchers and people like that. So we always wonder, what are we going to get to do? We came up with this crazy idea a few years ago: bring your pet to see Santa. And we ended up with horses, cats, hamsters, even a tortoise. And we thought, okay, we'll just make it easier, so we just go for dogs.
Yes.
And within 2 hours, the dogs were sold out.
That's brilliant.
260 dogs coming here on Christmas Eve, so anybody who doesn't like dogs, stay away.
Tell us about the history of Hillmount, because you've just celebrated 10 years in Bangor, but of course this store has been here a lot longer, hasn't it?
Yeah, my grandfather bought this in 1940. I'm lucky to be the third generation into the business, and I have a son Alan who's actually the fourth generation into it, so that's what's moving us forward. So it's been a long, hard challenge. Things have changed a lot from my grandfather's day. In those days there was a market garden. Then my uncle came in and grew flowers and plants, and then from that there I went to Greenmount, come back, and we started the retail, and my wife then, she helped with the cafe. So really it's been a hard going, but we've got there, and we've got great staff. It's all down to having the right staff to help us. A lot of the staff been here 15, 20 years, and that makes a big difference.
Obviously during COVID times that was hard for businesses, hard for yourself as well. Has things recovered since then?
They have. As far as COVID goes, yes. We were lucky actually. People were staying at home. We weren't going on holidays, so they were looking for plants, garden furniture, doing up their gardens. So we were able to get a squad of people in, and we put out home deliveries, and that worked very well. But since that, all the rules and regulations that we're getting now thrown at us, it's getting harder and harder. Every year it's getting worse.
So what's been the most challenging thing this year? Is it the cost of living crisis?
Really, the cost of living, between fuel and electric is £100,000 a year. So think of that before you even start.
Yeah.
Ratesman, he's probably about £50,000 a year. So there's a lot of overheads before you actually open up the door. Our problem is getting the staff, because we're not on a bus route. Mm-hmm. So all the staff we have, they have to be able to get a lift or drive. So that is more challenging, especially even getting Santa helpers and things like that.
Yeah, brilliant. So overall, would you say this year has been a good year for the business?
It's been the hardest year ever, really because of weather conditions, getting stock in, even with all the Brexit carry on. We're expecting our rhododendrons today, and we've been talking about them for 6 months to try and get them in, get them sorted out, and a lot of products are just so still hard to get.
Yeah. Looking ahead to next year, anything we should know about? Anything exciting happening?
Believe it or not, prices are actually coming down for next year.
Wow.
It's not often that happens, but really what has happened is all the containers coming in from China, the time of COVID and everything, about $20,000 to get a container from China to here. But now you can actually get a container for about $2,000. So it's only 10% carriage. And if you think of big items like barbecues, furniture, big items, it is going to make a big difference. So watch the space. There will definitely be good value.
Brilliant. Robin, it's been great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And it really is worth a visit in the run-up to Christmas. A big thank you to Robin Mercer and all the team at Hillmount for looking after us the other day.